John eats cheap. It's December, and we do a lot of family stuff in December. You do a lot of office Christmas parties, that type of stuff. And appetizers, dips are really popular because they're easy, they're tasty. I'm going to try one now. I love chicken cordon bleu. Chicken breast, you know, wrapped with Swiss cheese and ham. It's so good. But it's kind of a hassle to make, so I thought, why not make it into a dip? Hey, so we're going to try it. Never done it before. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants, which I love doing. I am an ace pilot at that. So I got cream cheese, and this isn't going to be one of those total cream cheese dips. You know, so many of them, it's like, oh, 2 things of cream cheese and blah, blah, blah. So I'm gonna start with not even the whole thing, I think. Because this dip, I just want it to be held together. Not necessarily a cream cheese dominant thing. So I'm gonna use half. This is softened cream cheese. I'm gonna use half of it, about like that. Well, maybe a little more than that. Just like that. Now I've got shredded chicken. I got this at Quick Star on Mondays. They have their rotisserie chickens for $5.99. Some places are known as Quick Trip. So I just got a whole rotisserie chicken and chopped it up, shredded it. So we're going to put some of that in there. I'm going to have enough left over. Mrs. Chief will be able to get that chicken salad she's been wanting.
Yay.
Got some diced ham, and this is just like boiled ham. So I'm going to chunk that up. Not, as I said, not sure how much I'll need. Swiss cheese. Yeah. Freshly grated. Give it that great flavor. I'm just going to mix this up. I may need to add that extra cream cheese. In fact, I know I will. Looking at this now.
You need the binder.
I am going to need all of it, yeah. And hopefully that's soft enough I can mix it up, but I'm going to go ahead and throw that other cream cheese in there. I didn't want it to be a cream cheese dominant dip, but with the taste, you know, the flavor of that Swiss, I don't think it will be. That'll just be a binder. Let me get this all mixed up. So we're pretty mixed up there. As you can see, it's very meat heavy. And I got a greased baking dish here. We're just going to go in there and flatten it out. Get all the good stuff here. You see, it's not going to be real thick. Like I said, kind of meat heavy, which is good. Now I'm heating the oven up to 350, but before we get it in the oven, chicken cordon bleu has a little bit of breading crunch. So we're going to add that right now. So I just got some panko. This is like Dollar Tree panko crumbs. And we're going to toast these up. That'll be our crunch to put on top. Got a little melted butter. Gonna get that in there too. And mix that around. Lots of flavor. Toasty goodness. By the way, my rotisserie chicken had a little leftover juice, of course, in the container. That's a lot of flavor, a lot of broth, so I'm just going to pour that over top. Why not? Now let's get to those panko breadcrumbs to put on top. So that's panko and that little bit, I don't know, 1 or 2 tablespoons of butter that I had melted in there. And just kind of stirring this around, getting it, the butter in all the breadcrumbs, letting it toast up a little, get crunchy and brown. So the breadcrumbs are done. Look at that, nice and toasty, crispy. So we're just going to sprinkle those on top. Ooh, they're even making it sizzle a little. And yeah, this is going to be very hearty because there's lots of ham and lots of chicken. I'm really looking forward to this because I love chicken cordon bleu. It's just a hassle to make. I like the one Aldi has a really good one that's really cheap. Mrs. Cheap doesn't like it. And I get it. It does taste a little manufactured, but I like it. They also do a chicken Kiev that's the same way. It's like, if you're on a budget, it's nice and cheap. You just make a side dish to go with it. All right, I think we're good to go here. We're going into the oven. By the way, this is the what we're going to be eating it with. Just a little French baguette. I buttered it and toasted it. We'll be getting the dip on that. Into the oven, 350 till it's golden and bubbly, nice and hot. Probably 30 minutes or so. There we go. Chicken cordon bleu, hot dip. Oh yeah. Just gonna pull some out and put it on the, boy, that is crispy and crunchy, and it smells awesome. And this is gonna be molten like. I got my little toasties over here, right? My toasted bread. I'm just gonna pull a little bit here. Put it on the toasted bread.
These dips are great because, like, if you're doing a party, it can be room temperature. It doesn't have to be super duper
Yeah, it doesn't have to be piping hot. It stays hot a long time. And that is too hot. Let me let this cool off before I taste it. I'll try just a little bit here. It's a lot of chicken, but that's what I want. That's the main thing. Oh yeah. Oh. And that panko really makes it, the crust, like the crunch on the outside. I don't even know that you need this as a dip. Wow, I'll just eat it like this. There we go on a little toasted French baguette. That is all the flavors of chicken cordon bleu. Once in a while I get an idea for a recipe and it's all in my head and I research it and I find nothing, so I say, I think it'll work. This is one of those. This is really, really good. Chicken cordon bleu appetizer dip with Johnny's Cheap getting ready for the holidays. This is a hit. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, a share, a thumbs up. Johnny's Cheap.